distance shopping. I got 100 of them. This should be the last of it. Fingers crossed. We're pivoting. I have so much stuff to make. Oh my gosh. Hey you guys, welcome to or back to my channel. If you're new, my name's Victoria. This is Renascential. You know the deal. Or I guess no, you don't know the deal because that was for if you're new. So, hi. Okay guys, I'm going to be very real with you right now. It's been a busy year and I'm battling burnout. I can't even lie. It is getting cold outside. It is like prime cozy season. And all I want to do is sit on the couch and be in front of my fireplace and just like chill, you know, but I can't because it is Super Bowl time for Bath and Body Care makers. I'm sure if you make products like this, you know, and honestly, if you just have a small business, this is the most popular or I guess busy time of the year. Everyone is gift shopping. And on top of that, for us body care makers, everyone's skin is dry and they care more right now, you know? So I need to be on my game. I'm not. I haven't made products in here in about a week and a half. I was not prepared for a market that I had last week. And especially going into this time of year, I don't want to do what I do sometimes at markets. You guys have probably seen or you've heard me talk about this before, but at markets, if I sell out of something, I actually just let people pre-order and then I cover their shipping cost since they bought it there on site. I don't want to do that going into the holidays because this is just too important of a time of year for gaining new customers, returning customers coming back, and just overall like gifting season. I don't want to leave people hanging and waiting too long. And then at a certain point, the cutoff for shipping will happen and people won't get them in time for the holidays. So I gotta get back on it. And I was doing so good about 2 months ago and I had created larger batches of my products and really didn't need to do a lot of restocking for a minute there. And I got too comfortable. I got way too comfortable and now I'm running low on a lot of stuff again. In this vlog, we're going to be making a lot of product. I did a whole lot of ingredient and supply shopping, like right behind this camera, and I'm going to show you because I need to unpack everything. I have a mountain of boxes, like a little mountain of boxes that I need to unpack and add to my inventory of containers, of ingredients, of labels. Like I have a little bit of everything over here. I'm gonna start there because I need to get all of that put away and then we can start making today's batches. I think today I'm going to start with some body oils, perfumes, and bath salts. We'll see if I squeeze in the bath salts, but that's my plan right now. That's on the mental to-do list, but it all starts with this mountain of stuff. So let's do that first and then we're gonna get to work. So first over here, I have a really big bag of clear plastic bags that I'll be packaging my nut sponges in. And I'll show you guys what that looks like a little bit later. I have one somewhere in here, but I got 100 of them, which is perfect because I have exactly 100 pieces of those sponges. So I will have a bit extra. So that is first. I'm pretty sure, yep, these are my, so loud, plastic pipettes. That of course, you know, measuring and all of that. I was bone dry out of these. I'm so happy they came. And then I have a lot of labels. And if you guys don't know, I get my label paper from onlinelabels.com and they're great. I get the white matte weatherproof labels for laser printers because of course, yeah, I have a laser, so make sure you're getting the right paper for your printer type, all the things. I have pretty much every size that I need here. I, again, was running very low on these. I haven't decided on the perfect label size for my body wash bottles yet. So what I did is I actually ordered full sheets, like 8.5 by 11 sheets of label paper, and then I'll cut them to size. I just want to get these out as soon as possible for some upcoming markets that I have and don't have time. When I ordered these, I just wanted to get something. I can cut these to the right size and all of that. And this just gives me flexibility to figure out the perfect size without having to do what I usually do, Long story short, I'm going to figure it out. But for now, I have something to use that these can get launched and I can get photos of them so I can get them up on my site. I got some for my body oils, 8-ounce jars, my 4-ounce jars, and I think I have more. Oh no, these are actually testers. Oh my gosh. Shout out to Sydney. My sister is a boss. She gave me the best idea. You know what? I'm gonna wait and show you, but long story short, she gave me a new idea for how to seal my bottles and jars so that, number one, people don't open them up at markets anymore, but also just to seal them better. We'll talk about that later because those should be coming soon. If not in this vlog, in the next one. And in here, we start to get into some ingredients. I have some preservative, I have some extracts that I'm using in my body wash. Good stuff. Oh yeah, we're buying bulk again, people. I need more of things, finally. Finally, I can restock my bath salts. It's been like 3 weeks of not having any of those available. I'm actually having issues with one of the suppliers that I get a fragrance from, and long story short, coming soon. Coming soon. UPS is actively pulling into my driveway as we speak, so I'm going to go get something else. I wasn't kidding when I said I did some shopping. Okay, let's see what this one is. Ah, yes. Surfactant for the body wash. This should be the last of it. The last two really big boxes, I'll just do those off camera. Those are containers for literally everything, down to the Discovery Kit containers. So I need to take those out and then disinfect them and everything before I pack them up. So might as well keep them out of my way for now. But let's finish this up. I'm out of breath. That's crazy. I always really hate the amount of plastic packaging that comes with shipping stuff. Like, pack me up with paper, please. I think I need to rework the way that I have my shelves set up and organized right now. It's not the best use of space right now. I guess that's the best way to put it. I need more containers to put things in. Like, I love this shelf here. I love that all of these have their own container, it's put away. I would like to figure out a better method for some of this stuff. Like, I have a whole shelf down here that's not really being used. Yeah, I just need to do a little bit of organizing on these shelves, because right now all of this stuff that I have in bulk now, I'm kind of putting it off to the side and it's not really categorized the way that I'd like this to be. None of this really matters, to be completely honest with you, but it would make me happy for there to be a little bit more rhyme and reason. We got argan oil, we got jojoba oil. Oh, I forgot I ordered these. Not a big deal, but when I was making my body washes like 3 weeks ago, I always knew there's like one part of the method when I'm mixing everything together. I need a bigger spatula, but not a full spatula to mix it. Long story short, I got these because they're cute and they're like the perfect shape for scraping off the sides of my beakers and not as big as the ones I use, but now I don't have to use the metal spoons. I'll have them linked below if you're interested, but they're really great. And they're nice and dense. Like, I can tell I can do some good mixing with this. It's not flimsy silicone. Love them. And lastly, we got sunflower oil. Okay, now that that is out of the way and my studio is clean again, that was actually driving me crazy. I can finally get started on my batches for today. I think I said this already, but I'm starting with the body oils and I need to make all 3 of my infusions of those. So calendula and safflower, jasmine, and lavender. All 3. I'm running kind of low on both sizes of both. So actually, jasmine's in a decent place. But lavender and calendula, I'm running low on both sizes of both of those. So making some good sized batches. While those are heat infusing, I'm going to do perfumes. Let's get rolling. Are done. Body oils are on the heat, infusing for about an hour and a half more. So moving on to bath salts, and then that's it for today. Check. That's everything. For these, I have like literally the biggest bowl ever. I'm only making 2 8-ounce jars and 2 16-ounce jars of both calendula and safflower and midnight jasmine. I'm good on lavender for now, and I'm also still waiting on some fragrance oil to get here. That one I'll have to restock more of next week, but I think I should be fine with the stock that I currently have. Fingers crossed, because I have 2 markets this weekend back to back. We will see. But yeah, just 2 batches of these, and neither one of them is this large. This is excessive, but it's the only one I have left, what we're using. Okay, I let these sit for just a little bit, and my timer for the oils in there went off a little bit ago. Enough that I'm pretty sure they'll be cold enough for me to go ahead and strain them out without burning my hands. So I'm just going to finish these. That way when I bring those in, I can strain, add in the heat sensitive ingredients, and then like that's all 3 batches done for the day. Love that. Calendula and jasmine bath salts are done. I'm gonna set these over here and then go get my oils. In one of my vlogs, I mentioned to you guys that I was switching from using disposable cheesecloth to actually this reusable 20 by 20 inch sheets. And I'm not sure if I ever give an update on how much I love it, because I love it. If you guys do any straining. Number one, let me know how you do yours in the comments, because I'd love to know if there's a more efficient way to do this. But as you see, I strain all my body oils by hand using cheesecloth, and then I just let it, I squeeze it out, do all the things. So the cheesecloth works really, really well for me. But if you guys have another method, let me know. And if you do use cheesecloth and you're sick of buying it and wasting it and, you know, just that kind of turnover, I'll have this link below because it's awesome. Awesome. I forget how many came in the pack, but you guys know I have 3 different infused body oils that I make. So at any point, if I'm making big batches back to back, I could have some that still need to be cleaned, and then you boil them to disinfect and everything like that. The whole process is so simple, and they aren't greasy afterwards, none of that. I've had no issues, none. Good morning, everybody. It is early. It's like 6:30 or a little bit before. As you see, I did not finish filming yesterday. I got some things, let's see. I jarred up the bath salts yesterday, got those done. And other than that, I just moved everything over onto like my packaging table station. I can't wait to get one more of these metal shelves over on that wall over there, because that's supposed to be my packaging station, and I want to keep it strictly as that. Like, it's easy, it's nice to have that long amount of countertop space to use, but once I get that extra shelf, I plan on using that as kind of a resting station for things that I'm not ready to jar up yet. So yeah, I'm just excited to get that over there. That way I can clear up my space over here. I did move the stuff over there for now, and I'm ready to start packaging it up. Okay, but it is a body cream morning. We are about to make 2 big batches of body creams, and I'm making all 7 scents options, I guess I should say, because one of those is my unscented au naturel scent, and then the 6 of my scented options. So we're making 2 big batches, and then, you know the deal, I'm gonna split them out into the different splits for different fragrances later on. But this is a nice way to go ahead and make and melt down all of them at once instead of making 7 separate batches of cream. Let's get started. All right, and just like magic, these are ready to be combined, and the other batch I will bring in just a second. I just didn't want it to sit for too long off the heat and kind of get to room temperature. These are ready. Ooh, it's a big batch. As you can see, we are right at like the absolute max that I can make in my current container sizes. I'm forgetting exactly how many ounces this is, but I could not fit anything more if I wanted to. It's gonna be a little hard to split this without spilling, which sucks because I didn't make extra like I usually do to make up for product loss. So fingers crossed. This does kind of raise the question of, is it time to scale? Do I need to get bigger? Yes, the answer is yes. I need to get some bigger beakers. The biggest ones I have are 3,000 milliliters. It's time to bump up to 5. That is today's finding. I still need to do some more mixing here, so. I turned off the camera for a bit. Oh boy, so my plan was to make 2 batches of cream today. That was the plan, you saw me do it. I did mention in the vlog, so the emulsifier that I use, I was getting from a vendor in Canada, and right now they're not shipping to the US because of the tariffs, and they're trying to figure out their pricing and how to balance that. And long story short, it just hasn't reopened. So what I did was I did some testing with some substitute emulsifiers, and of course, you guys know me, if it took me a year and like a half or a year and 8 months, whatever it was, to develop my body washes. Imagine how long it took me to develop like the hero product of Renascential right now, because this is by far my bestseller. So since working on these formulas way back 2020, I guess, is when I really started nailing down this final formula. And then I launched September 2021. I have been using the same emulsifier, and I tested a bunch before then, but they made the cream too thick or too gel-like or bad. So it took me a while to finally nail down the one that I wanted to use. And it just so happens to be very, very hard to source. So I'm kind of in a tough place. But I did test with a replacement and thought that it would be good. But I'm sure if you make products, you know that making test batches is very different than when you scale those batches up and make them in bigger bulk amounts. So today I was trying to make a good amount of it. And in one half, I had the last bit of my go-to emulsifier, and the other batch had my replacement emulsifier. The replacement failed. The whole batch is, I won't even say it failed. Like, the emulsion actually is working. I'm looking at it off screen here. It is stable. It came together, all of that, but it's not the right texture. It's not my body cream, you know? And I don't want to make a batch of body cream and like one half of it is great and the other half is not. That's just not something I feel comfortable doing. So I am going to play with that batch, but I don't plan on selling it right now. I'll, take it all the way to the finish line. I'll finish it. I'll do something with it, but I don't think I plan on selling it unless I'm obsessed with the way it comes out. But I'm obsessed with the way that this comes out. So we're pivoting, which is apparently like what I do best over here. I'm so tired of shifting gears, but that's what we're doing. I lost that whole batch in terms of selling it and having it available on my store. I lost it in that way. Like I said, I'm going to work with it, but we'll see if I like it and if I want to go with that. But right now, the viscosity, the texture, it's just not exactly what I wanted. This is what I wanted. So in the meantime, what I did was refigure, and like I did a lot of allocating to figure out how to use the batch that works and that I'm happy with. And I redid the amounts that I'm making. This really sucks because this was going to put me in a good place like I was a few months ago, where I had like the cream shelves completely stocked in different sizes. I would have enough for my tester kits, the discovery kits, as well as the 4 ounce and the 8 ounce sizes, but that's just not going to be the case for right now. So instead, I'm going to get at least 2 2-ounce jars out of all of this. I will get at least 1 4-ounce jar, and some of them 2. And then I'll have 1 8-ounce jar of both the cashmere and silk and the dark pomegranate scents, which right now I don't have any of. So at least I have something. People do tend, for my brand at least, to start with the 4-ounce size. So I have those. And then going into gifting season, I want to have the 2-ounce sizes for the kits. So I at least have that for this week. Besides that, I'm working on some things in the background, trying to find literally anybody else who sells the ingredient. I did order a sample from like the main manufacturer of it that should ship in about 3 to 5 days. This is a really busy month for me. November is like packed. I'm kind of panicking. I'm not doing great up here. I'm just not. I have separated all of these into the different scents. We got 6. I did plan on making my Au Naturel scent, which is the unscented one, but to better use the amount of product that I can use, I just eliminated that for the day because I just don't tend to sell many of them. People definitely like to get my scented options, which I get it. We're split, we're ready to go. I have already done the hard part of like spinning these up, so now I just need to fragrance them. They're all cooled down. I need to fragrance and preserve them, and then these are good. And then we're going to jar everything. I think that's it. That's all we can do. Let's keep rolling. And now moving into labeling. I haven't actually jarred up the creams yet, which part of me is like, it's hanging over my head and that's annoying, but I've kind of run out of space on the table here and I don't want it to be super packed. Plus, I just don't feel like doing it yet, so I'll do it next. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get all of these labeled up, and then Sydney is going to help me pack up the discovery kits for the little baby perfumes. She's gonna help me with that piece, so thank you, sister. I actually can't label wearing gloves, so let's get rid of those. So the market that I'm doing tomorrow is at a location that I've done before, and it's actually, I think I mentioned in my last vlog, it's officially the best market that I had this year. The last time that I did it, that was a weirdly structured sentence. Yeah, last time I did this market, it ended up being my blowout market of the year so far. Really, really good. And I'm super excited to go back again. The closer we get to like these colder months, these colder days, the more I just know people care, and they're also shopping for gifts and thinking of their family ahead of time and yada yada. So I'm really excited for this location for that reason, just sales wise. But I'm also excited because the music at this event is always so good. One of my favorite DJs, she always does this location, but she won't be there anymore. She's done with this event for the year, so that sucks. But there is always a jazz player or something, and that's like one of my favorite things to listen to is jazz, especially live. So that'll be fun. And then just, you know, it's a fun market. It's really nice. The way that they have us set up in this little alleyway, it's just really cozy and, you know, kind of romantic. It's just really, really nice. So I'm excited for tomorrow. And then it'll be a very quick turnaround for me. I always wonder why I do this to myself, but on Sunday morning, yeah, so we're going from a night market. It's 4:30 to 9:30, I believe, or 4 to 9, one of the two. And after that, it's like an hour and a half drive both ways. So I won't be getting home until pretty late, just to turn around first thing in the morning on Sunday and go in the opposite direction, an hour and 30 minutes, to go to another market. I'm going to be tired. I haven't decided if I'm vlogging those markets yet. As of right now, I'm not planning on it because we have way more fun markets on the docket coming up very soon. So you guys won't be missing too much, I hope. Because last time I did this market, it was amazing. I actually wish I had filmed that day. We'll see how I feel in the morning. We'll see how I feel. But either way, cool things are coming. We have really cool markets coming up. And I actually got a delivery today that isn't supposed to be part of this vlog. So I'm trying not to do the thing, but I'm gonna do the thing. I got something new for my booth and it's real cool. I actually haven't opened it yet because I'm waiting to have like my first real reaction on camera with you guys. So I will do that probably on Monday, since this weekend's just packed, and I know on Sunday I'm going to get home and go into hibernation mode. So it's something I got for the booth, something to help display my body washes and the African nut sponges. Oh, I can't wait. It's going to be so good. So good. And it's different from my original booth expansion plan, so it's just cool. I love Etsy. There's your hint. I am starving. I am so hungry, but I have food waiting for me, and that's kind of like my reward. Guys, don't be like me. Sometimes if I'm super busy, like I could easily take a break and eat really quick and come back out and do this, but I don't want to have to come back out and do it. After I eat, I want to sit on the couch and, you know, go into relaxation mode. I don't want to come back out here and label products. So I'm going to get this done instead, and then I'm going to go eat. Take a break and take care of your bodies. Do as I say, not as I do. It is that time of the year where I've run out of shows to watch on TV and I need some suggestions. So I'm good on movies. My list is kind of crazy, but give me some TV shows, podcasts, YouTube channels. Give me people to watch, things to tap into. Because if you guys don't, I'm just going to continue rewatching Gilmore Girls or The Good Place. I'm going to do that anyway, but I am open to new suggestions too. Okay, and with that, I'm taking a break. I am going to go fuel my body and all those things that are good for me. I'll be back out here to finish up the creams because a little bit of me was like, oh, just do it in the morning. No, I don't want to do anything before this market tomorrow. So I'm going to go eat, come back out and do those, and we're going to finish on a high note. That's that. That's that on that. You guys, that is where I'm gonna wrap up for tonight. I did plan on closing the vlog out here, but I do have a few more things to get done in the morning. Luckily, not big things, just a few things, packing up and the discovery kits, things like that. So I'll check in the morning before I get on the road to this market, but that is it for tonight. I'm going to sleep. All right, guys, good morning. Happy Saturday. I am back in the studio. I'm down to the final touches. I have to leave in about an hour and 45 minutes or so. But look what I woke up to this morning. So I came into the studio to stamped bags, all of these ready to go. Thank you, Mom. And 10 ready to go perfume discovery kits. Thank you, Sydney. Just like I said, they were going to be helping me out. There's actually 10 of these. I just ran out of hands. That is so helpful. All I need to do, so I just got done. You guys saw me update my inventory in Shopify. The last thing I need to do is pack up that is the last of it. I just got done packing everything up with the boxes, so I'm officially ready to hit the road. Like I said, I don't plan on filming at tonight's market, but if there's something fun, exciting, or if it ends up being a blowout kind of day, I'll definitely get some clips for you guys and I'll throw it in next week's vlog. But starting next week, we're officially shifting into like my Super Bowl mindset. Like I said, this is the biggest time of year for my business. So I have something new for the booth. I'll be showing you guys that in my updated setup. I will be working on stocking my body washes because those are ready to go. I wasn't gonna tell you guys this, and I'll talk about it more in next week's vlog, but I did do a bit more tweaking to the formula just the other day, and now it's perfect. It's perfect. I do think I'm going to make one more upgrade to it, but it's not really a formula change. We'll talk next week. Other than that though, guys, we are done for this week. So if you enjoyed the video, please like, comment, share with your friends, subscribe, do all the things, and I'll see you guys next week in my next video. Bye.